A show that was rejected for 10 years but was accepted almost immediately by the audiences. Welcome to yet another episode of Binge Watch. I'm Bhaarat and I give you reasons to spend your binge time wisely. While the success of the show can be equivalent to that of a big Hollywood blockbuster, this show has a universe of its own. There are 4 shows that have been announced. We of course are talking about Squid Game here, and we have Squid Game 3, we have Squid Game 1987, Squid Game USA, which fun fact is going to be directed by one of my favorite directors of all time, Mr. David Fincher, who's also directed some wonderful titles on Netflix previously. He's directed some episodes of House of Cards and Mindhunter as well, and I'm so excited about the same. There's also going to be Squid Game 28, so let's get into today's episode. Come on. The show is immersive and captivating, and despite it being based in a different country, it just unifies all of its viewers from the world that humans are essentially the same worldwide. Netflix's second non-English show to become a global hit after La Casa de Papel, aka Money Heist. Everyone is of course loving the second season of this wonderful show, but today we are talking about what started it all. Okay, Hwang Dong-hyuk worked on the script for almost 12 years. Even though Squid Game enjoyed overnight global success after its release, the exact opposite was true behind the scenes. Hwang wrote the initial draft of Squid Game in 2009 after conceiving his initial idea. But after getting rejected by multiple Korean production houses and finding it difficult to find funding and casting for a story so violent and unfamiliar, he put the project on hold indefinitely to enjoy success with other projects. So here's where everything changed. After about 10 years of Hwang working on the script and many of his successes, Netflix showed interest in this very project, and Hwang took this movie idea and converted it into a story idea, adding more subplots and characters, and turned it into this wonderful show that now we know as Squid Game. Which means that Hwang actually waited for 10 years for the show to get green lighted. And let's get to the second fun fact. What if I tell you that the huge red light, green light doll is actually real? The supersized killer doll shown in the show during the red light, green light game is a real life doll belonging to a village in Jincheon County in Chungcheongbuk-do. It resides at the entrance of a museum for horse carriages called Matcha Land. According to reports, the crew borrowed the doll for filming and returned it later. Well, it's time for main character right here on Binge Watch, and I'm going to be telling you who, according to me, is the main character from Squid Game Season 1. Well, for me, it has to be Seung Ji-hoon, aka Player 456, and I'll tell you why. You see him trying to be a better son and father to his daughter. There's such complexity in his portrayal, and behind all the wrong things that his character does, you see a humane side to him. Well, now that we've talked about the main character from Squid Game Season 1, let's talk about the standout roles. Okay, so of course, Seung Ji-hoon played masterfully by Lee Jung-jae, Oh Nam played by Oh Young-soo, Kang Se-byuk played by Jung Hae-yoon, and our very own Anupam Tripathi playing Abdul Ali. Well, it's time for highlights right here on Binge Watch, and we're going to be talking about what, according to me, were the highlights from Squid Game Season 1. Firstly, the subway game that the salesman plays with Seung's character. Secondly, the red light, green light game, so iconic. And thirdly, the glass bridge challenge. We'd love to know what, according to you, were the highlights from Squid Game Season 1. Let's move forward to, if you watch this, what could you watch further? Well, I would suggest you watch Alice in Borderland. Let me tell you why. Well, Netflix's Alice in Borderland is based on the manga of the same name by Haro Aso, which also received a mini anime adaptation before becoming a live action series. The Alice in Borderland show has arguably surpassed the popularity of the manga, with the series becoming a worldwide hit. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's episode of Binge Watch. Thank you so much for watching, and would love to know what were your favorite moments from Squid Game Season 1, and how much did you like Squid Game Season 2? If you want us to cover Squid Game Season 2, do let us know in the comment section, and we'll be bringing you an episode each week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like this video so that the algorithm pushes it further. Comment down your favorite moments from Squid Game Season 1 and share this with family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
94.3 Radio 1.